Welcome to the Smorgasbord podcast, episode 35. We're talking about a variety of different topics, uncensored, unedited, and unfiltered. Well, it's been an eventful 2 weeks since this live last uploaded, but I've now had some off time on my schedule, so I put a poll up before. By the time it's gone, it's gone now. But I put a poll up saying, "Do you want an episode every day this week?" Since I do have this whole week free, and majority of people voted yes. Almost everybody, pretty much, like 93-7. Like one person voted no, which I mean they don't watch anyway, so it doesn't matter. So we're gonna push these out. You guys will at least have one episode a day, maybe two if I'm feeling energetic enough. And we'll keep pushing these out. Some might have guests, might have a lot, maybe be alone. We'll just roll with the punches. We'll see where this goes. Starting with the elephant in the room that has not been addressed. I said by the time in the next episode we would have a president, and I waited about that time, and it ended. Biden is the president. With Kamala Harris is the president elect. Excuse me. And now, and I decided, I was gonna be like, well, there's probably gonna be some riots and all that bullshit. So we're gonna wait and see. So I waited another week. Now we're here. It's been 2 weeks, and it seems to me people have gone away from it. So I mean, it is what it is. What I expect for the future, I don't know how good he'll do. I'm not saying he's going to be better than Trump. I'm not going to say he's going to be worse than Trump. I don't know. I think he will make us weaker, though. And I say that because Trump was the bully, and through him and his own fucked up way, he taught us how to deal with bullies. Biden is a guy who coddles a lot, and he's going to be the guy who's going to tell us, all right, it's okay, it's all right. And the problem with that was that Trump didn't know how to do that at all, which is why people didn't like him, because he hurt his feelings. People were voting off of feelings, which I said that last episode with Alan. But then, Biden, I just don't see him being able to take charge of situations or anything. I just see him as he's going to be the very emotionally side of the whole, this is what the fuck is this is what's going to happen, this is how it's going to be. So, I don't know. We'll see. I'm not going to judge preemptively. I personally don't support either of them. So, I just thought Trump made more sense on a business standpoint for me. But, we'll see what happens, because we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens when he gets sworn in. Trump, I don't know. I have a lot of liberal friends, so I'm taking everything they say about him with a grain of salt, as I always have. To where it's just, he's not taking it well, I guess. I mean, how could you? All that shit he talks and all that, how could you take it well? But, I expect whatever the future of America is, rests in those next 4 years to see where we go. It would be hilarious if Biden ends up being worse than Trump. If Biden ends up being worse than Trump, oh, baby. Oh, I don't support him, but you'll think I'm supposed to support him because I'll talk so much shit. I'll be like, oh, so you want to make America great again? Like, you want to make America great? Here's the hat. Go ahead. Fucking, I don't know what I've been told. Trump for 2024. Oh, man. Oh, these fucking liberal friends, they see this, they're going to kill me. But you know what? I don't know. Do I give a shit? No. That's why we're fucking here. So pretty much that whole thing is just that. But, I'm not going to go prod on about it because, we saw what happened. Georgia turned blue. I live in Georgia, so, that was monumental, I saw the speech, it was supposed to be historic. My mom made me watch it, and I was just like, you mean to tell me it's the same? And it ain't got shit to do with Kamala being a woman. It's the fact of that it's coming from her. And it's the same, it's coming from a woman in the sense that their speech is going to be something different and something historic. Because all they're going to prod on is that women can do it too. When in reality, it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, a politician is a politician. They're going to say the same shit that a guy would say. They're going to say the same thing, regardless of what's in between their legs. We're going to make this country better. I'm going to be the president for the people. And we're going to help make this country better for all of us. Trump said the same thing. Kamala came up there before he introduced it, said, I plan to be a president for a vice president for all of us. Joe Biden is a president of the people. Joe Biden was like, I'm going to be president of all of you. Like, oh, were you just planning to be a president for the states that voted you? Like you sure? Because you mean, personally, I wouldn't vote for elections like that. Like, I personally, when I get old enough, because I wasn't eligible to vote for this election. By the time Biden's term is over, I'll be able to vote, and I most likely won't vote that much as far as the presidential election. Local, I most likely will. But when it comes to shit like that, where it's like the presidential shit and because the biggest thing that my mom was to prod on about is that if you don't vote at all, you're being and this whole thing was like if you don't vote, you're silenced, all that bullshit. I'll tell you why it's fucking false because. And they're like, wait, you're spitting in the face of people who fought for it and all that shit, all that fucking civil rights shit they want to spout like they were fucking there. When all they know is the history books. The fuck out of here. Not spitting in the face of those who fought for it. They fought for that choice for a reason. They fought for the choice. They fought, and I keep emphasizing this because they don't understand. They fought specifically for this. They fought specifically for that. It was the general encompass of we want this shit to be. We don't want to be rejected at the door to say no, to be told no. And to just sit there and be like, if you don't vote, you're just being absent. Like, you're being like, you're withholding some shit or whatever. Like, yeah, I'm withholding my vote because I'm not going to sign my name with two fucking idiots who are going to, excuse me, who I believe personally are going to tank our fucking country. So I'm not going to sign my name on any of that shit. And I'm just not going to do that. So I think I believe it's within the rights. It's still in practice because the practice is that it's democracy. It's not mandatory to vote. If you want to make your voice heard by saying, look, motherfucker, I don't like any of y'all. I'm not going to vote for y'all. That's what's going to happen. Look what happened in 2016. Trump, they didn't really like Trump that much, but Hillary was not a better choice at all. And they were just like, I'm not going to fucking vote for either of them. And then Trump, the ones that voted. And then Trump won. A lot. I guess the narrative was just more like because we live in a weak ass time, which I will get to that there. We live in a sensitive ass, weak ass time. It will be more of he hurt our feelings. Let's vote on him let's vote him out because we don't like him, and not because of his policies. Because I've looked at the policies of them, and Trump made a little bit more sense. Biden made sense to certain parts. I was just like, I don't, regardless if he's a good person or not, is he gonna be able to fucking run this country right? Trump didn't do the best job, but I'll say he did a better job than people give him credit for. They like a lot of media sources, based on the fact that we're an emotionally driven society, and because we are trying to a weak ass time. We are in a weak-minded time, and I cannot emphasize that we are in a time of bitch niggas. Like the way our future is headed, the future of America, if not the future of the fucking world, how fucking soft we are going to be headed to a fucking hard ass time, and then the times will go back because it's a whole cycle, Hard times create strong people. Strong people create good times. Good times create weak people. Weak people create hard times. And the cycle continues. I believe we are in the fucking weakest mind state ever. Are these fucking emotional divas. And they're going to sit there and be fucking fragile as shit. And because of that, nothing will get fucking done. And we'll be headed to hard times. And when those hard times, the generation that is my generation or the generation under us will have to be the ones that understand, like, yeah, we're gonna get fucking shit done. We don't give a fuck about your feelings about this shit. Cause that's how personally I believe that's how shit should be run. There needs to be balance between emotion and logic, but to be completely emotional is a lot more destructive than completely logical, if not just as destructive. That's just my 2 cents on it. I believe the future of America is going to be very fucking weak. It'll take us a couple of times to fucking be able to fucking go ahead and fucking fix that to make us stronger again and have those good times with strong-minded people. And I don't know. It's hard. As far and it brings us to a couple of things like Biden, where he was winning his policies, he's going to tax the rich more. This whole thing, or this mindset of we need to tax the rich more. we need to do this more. We need to take away their money more to give it more to the poor. I'll tell you how fucking stupid that is. If I work hard for if you work, whoever's watching this, if you work hard for your money, if you work hard, and however you fucking got your 6, 7, 8 figures, you become next Jeff Bezos through hard work or whatever the fuck. Because everybody has this fucking idea that you're just born with fucking money when you're not. You know, you could be born into money, but at the end of the day, it still takes hard work to maintain that and not blow it, or to get to that status of quote unquote 1%. They want to go ahead and take your money because instead of being ambitious and hey, let's get up there, I want you all to be poor down here with me. So instead of everybody coming up, they want you to bring everybody down. And I think that is again a result of a weak-minded society. I believe that the ambition to be better is seriously declining. I believe Trump, because he is a business, he inspired a lot of people. He could, if he hadn't already, inspired a lot of people to start business and say, I can work with you because I understand what it is like to start a business and maintain it through bumps and bruises and all that shit. I can work with that. If you have no ambition, I can't work with that. If you just have a dream and you say, I wish it was like this, but instead of me doing it, I'm going to fucking take down something that they have. It doesn't work because it's selfish. So when you go ahead and you're just like talking, it's the same thing as this. Like you have cookies. You worked hard to get those cookies. And I have the equal opportunity to get those same cookies. But instead, I'm going to say, take his cookies away and give them to me, even though you worked hard for them. No, get your fucking own. Why would I ever do that? I want to keep mine because they're mine, and I worked hard for this. These are mine. Same thing with the money. The 1% or the rich or whatever the fuck are just like, we worked hard for our money. Regardless of how they got it, it's theirs. They worked hard to maintain it. Because your broke ass, basically, because they're broke, a lot of broke motherfuckers are like, we're not ambitious enough, or we don't see that it is possible, even though there's directions, fucking clear directions to be like, hey, you know, this is how we fucking got here. Do it, and you can be with us. They're going to be like, no, we don't want to do that. We're just going to go ahead and bring you down here with us, and we're going to become poorer as a people instead of richer as a people in currency, mind, and spirit. So I believe that whole thing is just retarded. Excuse my language. It's stupid. It's so fucking stupid. I believe it's the dumbest shit in the world. I believe that is dumb because if, like, say when I get rich, because I don't really value materialistic things, but to have a good substantial amount of money is something I want to aspire to because that's the reason I started my own business, which I'm slowly trying to get back into because I have been severely slacking, and I'm working on that. And by the way, if you want to buy merch, bounce, just DM me and I got you. Bounce.positivity.com. Buy your merch. We have hoodies, beanies, tank tops, t-shirts. We're coming up. We may or may not be coming up with new shit. Stay tuned. Anyways, quick plug. You know, when you talk about that whole thing, it's just stupid. It doesn't make any sense to fucking strip away something and make us all poor instead of making us all richer. And if he does tax the rich more, because taxes are robbery in a motherfucker, they're robbery in a bitch already. You know, to increase that number on them because they have made more, so that we all could have more, is stupid. Because I started a business to have rich. If I got my money. Yeah, sorry, I forgot my point. If I got my money, 6, 7 figures, whatever, like Floyd Mayweather money, whatever the hell, Jeff Bezos, whatever the hell, and I got enough that amount of money because I worked hard and I created something. I did something with my life or my ideas and my vision or whatever the hell, and I made it to be big like that. Why would I want to give the hard-earned money I have fought for to someone who has no ambition and just bitches a lot? And it's a loud, lazy motherfucker who doesn't do a damn thing. Because it's so fucking easy to get a job now. To start something of your own. All you need is a fucking dream, especially now with technology. You just need a dream. You have an idea, you fucking try it out. It is one of the if this is one of the most prominent times to be able to try for a dream. So if you have a dream, fucking try it. Because guess what? It's not unrealistic, especially now with technology, all the world is right now, how open-minded that some people are trying to keep it open-minded, even though we're getting more and more closed-minded, which I will get to that somehow later. Fucking hell. It makes anything possible. Literally, like they always have the term "anything is possible" and all that stuff. And as times progress, that whole mindset of where we can go further, increased. Right now, it's at a fucking height that we've never seen before. And sooner or later, if we continue down the path of ambition to start something new and not get lazy off of somebody else's ambitions, we can continue to move forward. So especially now, like fucking hell, like Joe Rogan created a podcast 10 fucking years ago. He's the one. He's now getting fucking 6-7 figures from Spotify. You ever would have thought that shit 10 fucking years ago? Dude, his first episode, he spent 10 minutes of it trying to fucking set up the fucking camera to make sure it worked. Go watch it. His first episode he has up on there. And it's literally just him be like, all right, is it working? Oh, the camera's on. Okay, it's working. Now look at him. He's got people of all different minds on there. Elon Musk, Kevin Hart, Bill Burr, Tyson Fury, boxers, reporters, political minds. Kanye West. No, Kanye West is not political, but I'm saying Kanye West, Bernie Sanders. People of all minds. This goes on there because they know it, and he gets paid for that. And all he fucking does is have a conversation. Shit we do daily that is free. He set the fucking camera down and said, "What the fuck do you want to talk about?" And you will go there. And now look at him. You come up with it's that fucking simple. This, I hope one day it gets monetized. I pray to God it gets monetized one day. Because if it does, it'd be fucking amazing. Because I love doing this. I'm not doing this for the view. I hope people see it. If you can share it to people so they can watch it, and I can watch it not for a fucking like, because I don't give two shits about likes, that's fine. But as me watching it and taking in my ideas, and then if you want to have a conversation about said topics or said whatever, or bring something new, I'm okay with that. And if that ever got monetized, if it ever got paid for this, my life would be complete. Because it's something I love to do. It's just something that I came up with my idea originally. And that level of ambition, as simple as that was, is possible for everyone. All you need is an idea and just go for it. Because if you fail, because failure, you can't succeed without failure. You cannot succeed without failure. That's something I had to learn myself as well. Because for the simple fact of I'm naturally talented in many things. I'm naturally as big as I am. I'm naturally athletic. Because my fucking family's like, especially my dad's side, they're all like fucking basketball players, but like naturally athletic. I'm naturally, I have natural like intelligence, natural common sense. Putting that hard work on top of that makes me go farther, and I will put the hard work with stuff I like. Like I like this, I'll keep doing this shit because I want to. So just learning to maintain that hard work and just not always rely on the natural talent. Because natural talent can only get you so far. To go ahead and do what we want to do in life, we have to keep pushing. And if we keep pushing for our ambition, we will get where we want to be. And we won't have to, instead of drag people down, instead bring everybody up. And that is the key to what we must do. Because if we drag everybody down, we're all going to go fucking shit. We don't need to have the mindset of we're going to go down to fucking hell. Let's bring as much people as we can with us. It's like, no, we're gonna go fly to the fucking moon. Let's try to drag as many people up here as we can. And it's just lazy-minded people. Because we work the bitch. Especially a lot of movements today. I've already talked about a lot of them who bitch about that stuff and be like, no, it's possible. You just don't want to fucking do it enough. Why would I ever want to do that? Then you don't want to do it enough. Then shut the hell up. Put up or shut up. It's the same thing I've been saying for a while. And also, it's like piggybacking a little bit back off when we were talking about politics. There's this big thing they were doing on TikTok because I'm starting to use TikTok a little bit more. You know, trying to open the fucking mind or whatever the fuck. Because I see it as nothing but Instagram, really. But there's a thing, especially going to my school, with a bunch of liberal people. It's nothing to never talked about liberals. I just believe y'all niggas are just in the darkest conservatives. Because politics, they're all the fucking same. But that's neither here or there. That's your beliefs, your belief. Whatever you do is whatever you do. Okay, I'm looking at my topics here just to make sure because I am a bit rusty. All right, so telling the youth to not worry about politics has to be one of the most dumbest shit I've ever heard. And obviously, what they mean by that, they mean, you know, you don't vote. You're a lot of them have to be like you can't vote, so your opinion doesn't matter. Bullshit. All right, so because to be able to understand where your mind is, where the world is going for your future, is very important. That level of awareness that especially self-awareness and awareness of surroundings, especially in 2020 due to the pandemic, this level of self-awareness that we have throughout our generation it's unlike any generation before it. The level of self-awareness and understanding who we are as our own people and things going on around us is unlike anything we've ever seen. And that should not be shunned. It should be encouraged. It should continue. My only thing is this. The only part of that statement where I would agree is if you start to discriminate against people because they don't agree with you, you know, because we live in a bitch nigga time. We have bitch nigga children. All right. A lot of my friends do be acting kind of soft. A lot of people at school do be acting kind of soft, especially about politics and religion. I'm just like, with this LGBTQ alphabet community, I don't know what's going up. Some of y'all be cool. I'm cool with a bunch of y'all homies. Y'all niggas be chilling. Then sometimes y'all niggas be just all bullshit, looking to cancel motherfuckers for breathing. And I'm like, trust me, I'm going to get canceled by one of you motherfuckers in the future. I'm calling it. That's how I fucking go down. I'll go down to blaze of fucking glory. I don't give a shit. Anyways, the only time I'll say when it's just like telling the youth not to worry about the politics, it's the fact of it being like this. Don't let politics or shit that isn't there for you yet ruin what you have now. Don't cut off fucking friends. Like I have this cool Harrison, been on the podcast before. It's been a minute. We talked about sports or whatever. Trump supporter. Open Trump supporter. Isn't a racist. He's fucking. He can't be racist because he fucking really hangs out with every single fucking race. Okay, so he's open about his political views. He's like, yeah, no, I'm a Trump supporter. He doesn't shove down people's throats. He's just like, if you ask him, he'll talk about it. He'll be able to defend his shit. When I tell you that he had gotten threats to get jumped because of it, and people who have been friends with him for fucking years were cutting him off because like you, especially this one Mexican girl. Oh boy, this is one Mexican girl that I never really liked because she was just a dick to me for no reason. But that's neither here or there. So she texts him like fucking. I need to know, like, and they're cool. They were cool for years. Fuck all that shit thrown out the window. I need to know if you're a Trump supporter, because if you are, I don't want to be friends with someone who doesn't want me to be in your fucking country. And I'm like, you're fucking stupid. You're stupid. You're stupid. Like, oh, you're dumb. I'm saying that out of joke, by the way. If she ever fucking sees this, I don't give a shit. You were a dick to me. I don't. I don't give a shit. You were a dick to me. I don't give a fuck. She won't ever see this. I don't care. If she did, welcome. I hope I know you know it's you. And she fucking cut him off after years of friendship. Gone, just like that. Over politics. And I'm like, what? Y'all niggas. So that's why I understand. You can't even vote yet. What the hell did you cut him off for? Has he ever treated you like shit? Has he ever said we need to kick you out of the country because you Mexican? This shit's your stupid ass down. It's just shit like that. And that's why I posted on my story on Instagram. I was just like, if you are a Trump supporter, you are my friend. If you are a Biden supporter, you are my friend. If you discriminate against anybody because of a political view, because they don't agree with you, you are not my friend. That fucking simple. Is that maybe we aren't friends? Is that fucking something? And some dude, my dude Josiah trying to fucking text me. I don't know about that one, Chief. They like to be discriminated. I'm like, and the fucking other side doesn't? Like, niggas really think there's a difference. There's not. There is no difference. They want to swear up and down, like, right, hand on the Bible, right hand to God, or whatever the hell, and be like, we're different. We want the best. No, the hell you don't. No, you hell you. The only difference, let me tell you the only difference, and I said this last episode, in case you motherfuckers forgot, the only difference between the liberals and the conservatives and the Democrats and Republicans is that the fucking Democrats have mastered the ability to manipulate the black man to say we will work for you if you vote for us. So you have all these fucking sheep who follow this generational curse of we voted for one party because of fucking we did, and we don't think for ourselves because we're all the fucking same on the assembly line waiting to get that giant pile of shit on the tray. And they all vote for the same fucking party just to realize, hey, didn't work. So I urge those people, think, and if you vote red, go ahead. If you vote for red, vote out because of a fucking generational curse. Because you're just like, well, we voted red, so we're going to fucking vote red. Think. And this whole thing where it's like, if you vote for this party, you're not black. Like the shit Biden said. If you vote for me, you're not black. Holy shit. Oh my fucking God. And there's going to be a bunch of fucking retarded, excuse my language, stupid motherfuckers. Stupid, ignorant, niggardly motherfuckers of all races who are going to go ahead and be like, yep, that's right. You're a coon. You're an Uncle Tom. You work for a white man if you don't vote like if you don't think what we think. If you don't support Black Lives Matter, you're full of shit. I'm like, I don't even need to touch that no more. I bit that dead horse to a fucking pulp. And then whenever fucking brings it up again, I'll fucking do it again. I don't give a shit. That mindset is what has plagued my existence. Plagued my fucking fiber of my existence. And I tell you, it's fucking tiring. It's so fucking tiring. It is so fucking tiring. It is so tiring to be heard you're not good enough because I don't think like you. It is so fucking ignorant. It is so... It just baffles me. Because, like, y'all niggas don't think the same. You're just fucking saying the same shit they've been saying. Just in a fucking more aggressive, like, dumb way. So, I mean, that's my 2 cents on that shit. So, don't let fucking the future dictate the present, all right? And don't let your past dictate your future. You're just fucking live in the now and be fucking fine, man. Like, be with your friends as they're friends, not because they fucking think like you. Because guess what? You both are going to be fucking miserable as shit, just fucking nodding your heads. I like what you think. You like what I think. I like what you think. We think the same. We're good friends. You like, yes. Yeah, we're just fucking nodding yeses like a bunch of fucking idiots. Just yes, like a fucking bobbleheads. Yes, I like what you think. You like what I think. I like that. But yeah, we like what we think. We are one. Yes. And it goes for any relationship, romantic or fucking friendship or whatever the hell. Because a lot of friends be cutting each other off right now, and I'm like, you guys are fucking idiots. Why? Why? So it's just dumb. It's just dumb. It's just dumb. I don't see it. But anyways, and that comes to my next topic. And oh boy! Woo boy! Niggas gonna get hot in the motherfucker, especially these motherfuckers who see it. They gonna get hot in the motherfucker, man. We are creating a generation. Here's my statement. We are creating a generation of insecure snowflakes, especially in the female community. Especially in the female community. How do I know this, Michael? How do you know? You're just chatting shit because you're about to get canceled because any female who sees this is going to be like, that's not true. Alas. Anyways, so the creation of a generation of insecurity, especially in the female community. How do I know this? Because I have a story. So there was a girl that I was talking to romantically, right? we're just having a conversation or whatever the hell. And we got on the topic of, just life or whatever. And I joked around and said, she said, I could just take your phone whenever you want. Whenever I want. I was just like, no. But she said, I'm going to go through your shit or whatever you want. And I was just like, no, you're not. You're not going through my phone at all. Right? And I'm a cop. I'm such an arrogant asshole. Oh my god! I promise you, I took this serious. I promise you. I promise you, I took this serious. It was fucking. It was like, okay, so I mentioned she was talking about some joke about some shit. We were on FaceTime. We were talking about some shit, and we were like, oh, she said some joke because she was trying to be slick, and I was like, oh, you ain't going through my phone either. She said, I wasn't thinking about that, but thanks. I'm just like, okay, I don't matter. You're not going through my phone. She's like, yes, I am. And I'm like, no, you're not. You're not going through my phone. She's like, why? And I'm just like, because it's my fucking phone. And I'm like, the fuck? She's like, you don't want to play a game? I was like, play a game on your own goddamn phone. Why would you get my phone to play a game? Just play on your own goddamn phone. She's like, but let me listen to music. I can show you something on my phone, but I'm not letting you go through it. I'm not letting you touch it. I'm like, why wouldn't you give me the password to your phone? I'm not giving you the fucking password. Hell no. I don't even let my parents go through my fucking phone. It's not even because I don't got shit on here. I know I don't got shit on here. You don't want fucking people go through my shit because it's my shit. And we argued about this. It was a big ass argument, right? And she was so insecure about it. I'll scroll up to the text because it was so fucking. It was like so fucking hilarious. Where is it? 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 Cause holy shit! So we kept yelling. She kept yelling at me. She was like, we really need to. We really need to, fucking. And she said I'm weird. And I'm like, why am I weird? She said because a lot of relationships do that. I was like, yeah, a lot of insecure people want to do that, and a lot of people who are grown ass who are fucking immature do that. But grown ass adults have security and be like, I know what the fuck you're doing. I know you would respect my relationship. I'm not going to go ahead and give you my fucking phone. I'm not going to let you go through my phone. I'm sorry. To any person who fucking wants to be with me, I'm not going to let you go through my phone. Just like I'm not going to ask you to go through your fucking phone. Because that's an invasion of fucking privacy. And she came with a whole argument. She was like, oh, well, you have a relationship. Like you give up your privacy. That's not true. Because there's some shit about yourself that you haven't told me about. And there's some shit I haven't told you about. And when the time comes when you're ready, we will talk about it. Anything else until we're ready, I ain't gonna tell you shit. So, no, I'm not gonna fucking give you my fucking phone because why don't you go through my fucking phone? And she said, it makes me think you're cheating. I was like, I don't cheat. I told you I'm not cheating. I screenshotted like, because I also remember, it started because someone texted me. She was like, who are you texting? And I was just like, black female, by the way. And we'll get to that too. She was like, oh, who are you texting? It was my boy Zach. He was texting me about some wrestling shit because I'm now getting back into wrestling for high school. It's a fucking. We'll get to that one too. Holy shit. And it was fucking, and it was like, and he was just texting me about some shit about math about wrestling. He was just like, hey yo, do you have? I know it was. I don't know who it was. It was asking about a friend of his number. It was like, do you have my friend Mahaley's number? And I was just like, no, I don't have her number. Oh, I have her Instagram though, or some shit like that. And she was like, I don't believe you. Send me a. And I was like, I'll send you a screenshot. She was like, I sent her a screenshot. I was like, yeah, exactly. The fuck. And and that's when I got to the argument about going through my phone. I'm like, I'm not going through my phone. I'm not going through the phone. And I'm not gonna lie, I thought she was joking when she said she was pissed. Because I was like kind of half-heartedly laughing this shit off. Like this bitch can't be serious, right? Like, she cannot be this serious about a fucking phone when it's my fucking phone. You don't pay for my phone bill. Why the fuck would I give it to you? I thought she was bullshitting, but she got so upset. She's like, you fucking cheating on me? And I'm like, no, I'm not. But, okay, because I'm chilling, nigga. Like, no, I'm not cheating on you because I want you to go on my fucking phone because it's my fucking phone. I'm cussing too much, man. Oh, I swear to God. No, it's just like, it's my phone. It's just too much. I'm just like, Yo, man, it's my fucking phone. I don't want you to go through it. I want you to go through it. So, that being said, she got pissed at me and hung up. And she straight up broke up with me because of it. And then she's like, I'm done. And it was partially because I was laughing a little bit. A little bit. Just a little bit. Because I was just like, you can't be fucking serious. And she was just like, I don't want to be with you no more. Yeah, here we go. I sent a screenshot. He said, I'm done. I'm so done. I don't want to be together anymore. And she called me weird for being secure. For being secure in my own well-being. You know, and this isn't the first time. This is the first time in the relationship, which I found so fucking hilarious. Oh my God. I've never laughed harder. I didn't laugh in her face, but when it hung up, I laughed for an incredible good amount of time. I laughed for a good amount of time, and I thoroughly enjoyed my laughter. Yeah, I found it comedic. And there's a lot of people pissing me off because I'm losing. I'm just talking about the story at this point. So, I say this whole story because, and I've told many stories before about friends who are insecure. I'll give you a quick one too. I've talked about her before. My friend Megan. So we recently hit this rough patch in our friendship. I doubt we're even friends anymore, but you know, because I'm cool with her. But she is one of the overly sensitive motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So we kind of just gonna leave that over there because I'm a nigga that just don't give a fuck and just say what he gonna say, and however you take it's however you take it, right? So we have this running joke where, because she likes to do a lot of stupid shit. You know, she's very educated, but she likes common sense, and she said that's how she likes to fill common sense. She likes to replace common sense with a lot of fucking research. I'm like, that doesn't matter because I can diffuse your whole argument with just basic fucking logic, and I don't research shit. So, and we talk about this with Alex. If she sees this, I don't really give two shits. All right, good-hearted girl, just very insecure, very damaged, and very sensitive. You know, I gotta keep it real. I can't sugarcoat this to my friend. I'm sorry, Megan. I love you. This ain't criticism. You don't take it personal. It's not personal. I'll use my nigga. And everything I'm saying here is not behind your back because I will say it to your face too, and I have said most of the shit to your face. Anyway, story. Where was this joke on Halloween where she was just like, we said, who would be the first to die in a horror film? I was like, oh, Megan. She was like, why? Like, because you do a lot of dumb white girl stupid shit. She's biracial. She's just like, I don't know. She was like, what do you mean? I was just like, well, I mean, you'd be the first person to go investigate a fucking noise or be like, hey, guys, whatever you do not go over there. You'll die. And she'd be the first person to go, hey, guys, you know what we should do? We should go over there. like, that she'd be the first person to do it. I'm sorry. I firmly believe that. And a lot of motherfuckers agree with me because she tried to justify Satanism, okay? She tried to justify Satanism, you know. She tried to justify Satanism in a group chat. You know, she likes to do a lot of stupid shit, like light shit on fire. She likes to dick ride my nigga Alex. You know, there's just certain things that they do that would incline me to believe, should we ever be in Friday the 13th, you'd be the stupid nigga to say hello when Jason Voorhees is coming. That's just all I'm saying, all right? That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying, bro. And, you know, we mentioned that, again, at lunch, and she was just like, bruh, like, you don't even know me. Like, how long have you known me? And I was just like, because I knew if I engaged in this conversation, she'd get fucking upset. Because she's sensitive as shit. And she's still sensitive about it because whenever I bring up something about myself, she's like, it doesn't matter because you bring up you're sensitive, right? And I'm like, I'm sorry, my nigga. Like, I'm being dramatic, but I'm excited to be back on here. But I'm just keeping it real. She was just being overly sensitive, and she was just over there just like, holy shit. And she was just like, she made a remark. She was like, oh, you don't even know me that well. What do you mean, an Argus? Like, you don't know me that well. And I said, no. But what I wanted to say, is what I'm going to say now, is that, girl, you ain't hard to read. I have read and I've understood people who are a lot harder to read, who are a lot more complicated, and a whole lot less time with you, sweetheart. I looked at you the first time I met you. I knew who you were. The fuck? That shit was so simple. Like, what? Just like, I'm sure it's easy to read me because I guess what? I don't got no secrets to hide, my nigga. Oh my god. Oh my god. Breaking fucking news, ladies and gentlemen. A friend of mine is on my podcast. In the middle of me recording. Fucking. Well, hi, Felicia. That's a real name, too. Fuck it. Hi, Felicia. Holy shit. Okay, well, that's interesting. Anyways, back to the topic at hand. Yeah, so the reason I say this is because you're very easy to read. Because you are very generic. And you were very simple to read. You're not a fucking puzzle piece. You're not a fucking puzzle put together. You're a fucking... There's a triangle, there's a circle, there's a square. Here's 3 shapes. Which one goes into it? Dun, dun, dun. Like, you're not that fucking complicated. You're not secretive at all. You're not. You're very hypocritical. It's not complicated at all. So it's a very simple thing to read. It's a very simple thing to read. And I'm gonna get fucking canceled. She's gonna get upset at me, or she's just gonna be like, "Wow, he really doesn't like me." It's not that. I love my friends. I know. I wouldn't be friends with her this long, if I didn't give a damn about her. But it's how niggas take it's how niggas take it. Nah, I can't really say nothing about that. And I say those 2 stories along with the plethora of stories I've said about other people, and acknowledgement even in my own family, and sometimes in myself, to bring up that we are raising a generation of insecure motherfuckers who are not willing to trust and believe in a lot of bullshit because one depressed, sad person had a bad experience. They believe that is their reality, and they believe that that is the reality. That it's okay to go through someone's phone. It is okay to want to go through something, be able to check someone's phone. It's okay to be like who you talking to all the fucking time and what you doing, why you doing all that shit. I ask all these fucking questions. I'm like, bitch, I'm taking a shit. What the fuck I'm doing? I'm taking a shit. Like, do you want to see the picture of the shit in the toilet? Like, where does the line cross? They don't know. They're just like, and she tried to say it's normal, just like a lot of insecure people say that it's okay to do all that shit. So goddamn motherfuckers think it's okay. And tell you what, it's not. And and I said this before, a lot of damaged people who are insecure in their own things look at people in general who know who they are and are willing to able to defend who they are willingly and not bend as easily. And it may come off as intimidation, but so they'll go ahead and call you arrogant. I have been called arrogant. And I come off of arrogant sometimes. I do it just to fuck with people sometimes. Sometimes. Because I'm trolling as shit. I troll their asses. Because they'll be yelling at me and I'll be looking at them like I don't care. It's like, well, no, but sure. Because I like your energy. So I turn to an asshole. So I turn to an ass sometimes. I'm just like, look, man, it's a joke. Can't handle it. Don't hang out with me. Because it's all. The thing is, we have some. That's what I mean. It's all fun and games, and it's all jokes to get around right down that fucking alley. LGBTQ communities are all gonna start laughing, so they get right down that fucking alley, and they're fucking statements. Women are gonna start fucking laughing their ass off, talking about Hitler and all that shit, and make it right down that fucking street, that fucking lane where they can't take humor from. They're gonna fucking cancel motherfuckers. That's why people believe women don't have humor, which is what I believe is bullshit. I believe people can they fucking take a joke. Ali Wong is one of the funniest fucking people I've ever seen in my fucking life. She's a female. She performed fucking pregnant, and she's fucking made me die laughing. It's just what it is. She's funny. It's not about. It's regardless of what it has nothing to do with what's in between your fucking legs or whatever the fuck's on your chest. Okay, it's just a. Sorry, I'm just texting Felicia because she fucking. I can't believe she fucking found it. I told her about it and I asked her to be on it. I didn't think she'd find it. Holy shit. Oh fuck. That's gonna be interesting. I don't think there's nothing bad gonna come of it. It's just gonna be hilarious. So, because she's very, very, she's one of the very few females who is very secure, and I'm going to praise her for a little bit because she's a very interesting person. I've met her talked to her for a little bit. What I've learned from my analysis of her is that she's very secure in herself. She's very secure. She knows who she is, and she has good standards. She has a good head on her shoulders. She knows what she's going to be, and you can and we had a conversation where she was like, "Hey, when you first met me, did you think I was a virgin?" And I was like, "Why do you ask this? Because you give off the vibe of someone who's a virgin." I was like, "Well," and I tried to analysis why they would think that, and I'll tell you why. She's done more shit than I've done. I'm not gonna put her on blast. You know what she's done is her business, but she was like she's like never had a boyfriend or some shit like that, or some shit like that. And she has had boyfriends. She's had more relationships. She's been more involved with people than I have. And I try to analysis in my head of why they think that. I'll tell you why. Because people, not everybody, but unlike because she's a variable, a lot of people my age or younger who are willing to give it up, particularly females, very quickly to give it up, are very insecure. They don't carry themselves with a modicum of respect the way someone who waits for abstinence or waits when they're ready or whatever would. So she carries herself with that way, but she's done X, Y, and Z. And that level of self-respect that she has for herself and not belittling herself below someone, actually having the standard of waiting for a certain time is very, impressive for her age. Because she's like, I'm pretty sure she's a little bit older than me. I don't know. She's a very impressive mind to speak to. She's very intelligent. She's on debate teams. She does a lot of shit. She's very, very impressive mind to speak to. We have more people who actually thought like that. We'd have a good fucking head on our shoulders. It sounds like I'm sipping my ass off right now. I'm not. I'm just the fucking thing I need to talk about. Because if she's on here, there's going to be a fucking if she's on here, if she ever sees this, which she most likely will. Hello. She might be on if she ever wants to. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. You might be able to see into the mind of her like I have. I don't know. We'll see. Because I do appreciate genius minds. I appreciate genius minds regardless of male or female. Because I do appreciate it. I've shut on Alex a little bit on this podcast before. Yeah, fucking hell. His mind is fucking. I aspire to have a fucking mind like that. He's genius. He won't say it. He wouldn't allow me to say what he was saying on the podcast, but he was a fucking genius. He's a fucking genius. He's a walking Webster's dictionary. He's a walking analog. You ask him almost any information, he can give it to you. I can give it to you as well, but not the way he can do it. He's a genius. He's what you call, his IQ was something. He was high level intellect. And he was like, it's wrong. And I'm like, you're not wrong. You're fucking crazy. You just do a lot of stupid shit. You're like Eminem. Eminem's a fucking genius. He just fucking do a bunch of dumb shit. No, it ain't got nothing to do with. It's just your mental health is a bit off, but other than that, nigga, they ain't got shit to do with your intelligence because you are high level thinking. As far as knowing the definition of words and all that shit, it's gonna be very, very interesting. And sorry, she keeps texting me, but she was just like, I was making sure she was actually because she asked my last name, and I told her. She was like, oh yeah, no, I found your podcast. And I was like, oh, lovely. Nice. So. But yeah. No, Alex is a genius. I appreciate genius minds. I appreciate them because those minds like those challenge me to think a lot better and a lot more, not to be stuck in my own ego to be like, oh, I'm right because the way I look at it is the same way the judicial system looks at it. It's like I'm right until proven wrong. There are times where I'm convincing enough to act, where I act like I'm right, even though I know I'm full of shit, and I just fuck around with people and they fucking take it serious, which is, I encourage you to try that. Oh my God. It is one of the most amazing experiences you will ever, oh my God. I sound like such a dick, but I don't care. That was one of the greatest, oh my God. I've never seen someone get so pissed. Shit. Oh man, it was just really, I'm not lost track of words. She keeps texting me. Please stop focusing. I'm sorry. All right. Anyways, fucking get away from the phone. 10 minutes. All right. Anyways, so, just minds like that I appreciate. But to troll someone in a way like that, oh my god, it is never more of a satisfying feeling. It is never more of a satisfying feeling. Because of the fact that they really think you're being serious. If you can sell it, you can fucking sell it. Like, I've been able to sell it for years, and I'm just like, yes, I really do believe it. Here's why I believe it. And I defend this shit like I fucking believe it, and they just, the rage, because again, we live in a soft-ass time, and they're emotionally unstable. I've talked about that too. It is such a fucking hilarious experience. It is such a hilarious experience. And it's been done to me. Looking back on it, it's a fucking hilarious experience. You know, it's so much better when you fucking tell them that, like, yeah, dude, I know. I've been just doing this shit because for a while I see where your mind was going with this. It's a test. Because also you do a test because people are emotionally unstable. If you're able to find out how someone really thinks about you, getting pissed off. Getting pissed off, they'll say how much really is on their mind. A lot of females get away with that shit because they're like, oh, they're emotional creatures. You know, they just say shit just to hurt you. I'm like, bullshit. There's a difference between you fucking saying because guess what? There's a little truth between every lie. So if you were just saying it just to fucking say it, just to hurt my feelings, you really want to hurt my feelings, and you want to you didn't care about my feelings enough to hurt them, to not hurt them on purpose. So I feel miserable. You wanted to make that conscious choice. That's still bad. Or whatever they say, you know, that's why I never liked you. Shit. Why you always did this stupid shit. You're just so dumb. That's how they feel. Anyways, this is a good place to stop. We still have a lot of good shit to go. This is the first episode 1 of the Thanksgiving Marathon, officially naming it. You know, I'll see you all tomorrow. Stay safe. Love y'all. Bye-bye.